after constantly being disrespected from Cleveland to Boston to Brooklyn and now even to Dallas. Kyrie Irving is finally getting the respect and the flowers that he well deserves. And he's very much well proved it, as Stephen A. Smith, Kendrick Perkins, and even ex-Dallas Maverick Jamal Washburn had high praise for Kyrie. And we're going to break down all these quotes in this video, as Kyrie Irving has just been instrumental for this team as a leader, a driving force, and just an excellent co-star next to Luka Doncic, as we couldn't really find that in a player as Kristaps Porzingis and a few others that have come and gone under the era of Luka Doncic. And Kyrie Irving has been just a phenomenal player. For the Kyrie Irving fans out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For those that may not know or just now getting familiar with Kyrie, he is just a perennial all-star, a superstar, a generational talent, however you want to describe Kyrie Irving. He has just been phenomenal for this Dallas Mavericks team since he got here. There was always those rumblings and grumblings of, will he fit? Will he drive Luka out? Will he even stay? And game after game, day after day, Kyrie is just proving them wrong, and that he is here for one thing and one thing only, and that is to compete at a high level and to play basketball. So we're going to break that down in this video, but how's it going, everybody? My name is Marcel Martin. This is Mavs Digest, bringing you the latest news on everything Mavericks related. And if you haven't noticed, I got a new camera. I hope you're liking it. Is it good? Do you love it? Because I'm loving it. It looks a lot crisper, so hopefully these videos are coming at you at a high quality because you all deserve it. And before we get into today's video, 60.7% of you guys watching are not subscribed. That number is slowly going down day by day. But if you want to stay up to date on all the latest Mavericks news, the live streams, the giveaways, on all the videos that we're doing here, make sure you subscribe. But today, Jamal Washburn had high praise for Kyrie Irving, and I saw the clip, but former Maverick Jamal Washburn on the team's title chances this season, saying, I don't think they're quite a championship caliber team. They have two Hall of Fame pieces, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic, who can definitely play. They're one piece away from being a contender. And I've seen the comments. I've been around the Mavericks Twitter spaces on Reddit, and it's kind of like a split opinion on the matter. Yes, some say that we could use an extra player. Mikal Bridges is a name that's being constantly tossed around in Maverick spaces as someone who maybe we should go for. But if you've been reading the reports, the Nets really want to build around Mikal Bridges. They rejected like 5 first-round picks, I believe. So I doubt we can really go after a player like him. Herb Jones is another player that a lot of Mavericks fans would like us to go after. But in the video, Jamal Washburn goes on to say that Kyrie Irving is just an excellent point guard, which we already know. Luka Doncic, an all-star, which we already know. But he goes on to say that, the things that we can improve on are defense, getting a third consistent scorer, someone on the wing that can play defense and score at a high clip without taking away from Luka and Kyrie, which I agree. And I think that, Nico Harrison has done a good job at trying to find those pieces. We've seen what Derrick Jones Jr. and Dante Exum can do for us on the offense and defensive end without taking away from Kyrie and Luka's game. They're very much well capable of playing within their role and not having to step over on other people's toes. We've seen what PJ Washington can do once when he gets going, when the rhythm is there. I mean, his defense is phenomenal. From day one, his defense has been great. His offense has been shaky, but as of late, he's starting to become more and more just consistent force. We saw in the game against the Golden State Warriors where he was shooting it lights out, was a leading scorer. And even the other day against the Houston Rockets, he hit those 2. He was like 2 of 5 from 3. But those 2 clutch threes came in overtime that helped seal the game. I think that even if you don't believe that this Dallas Mavericks team can go off and be real contenders and push for a championship, which I believe we can, but if you don't believe, then you gotta believe that we are right there. We're on the cusp. Maybe we are one player away. Maybe Nico Harrison can cook up some magic in the offseason and bring home a player like Herb Jones. Maybe not Mikal Bridges, but someone like Mikal Bridges. And I've been looking over the unrestricted free agent market, trying to find who we could try to sign in the offseason, looking at our money situation. Maybe there's a player that we could trade for. Honestly, I like this team how it is. I really don't want to talk about trades or free agency too early. It's still the season. We still got the postseason, and once when the playoffs are over with, then we can talk about that more. But looking ahead, how does this Mavericks team stay competitive moving forward? We will need to retool, add through some traction, maybe need to cut a few players. But regardless, it is good to see that people are noticing the Dallas Mavericks as a team that's been disrespected by the media, and even people within the NBA themselves have been disrespecting the Mavericks. Slowly but surely, they are coming around to see that we are a real deal. Luka Doncic is an MVP caliber player, and Kyrie Irving is that guy that no matter what you thought about him when he was in Boston, Cleveland, or Brooklyn, all of that means nothing now because this is a new era of Kyrie Irving as a Dallas Maverick. And as you can tell, the jersey has arrived. So all you Kyrie fans are, hey, I got him. He's up there. Cool? Cool. All right. But we also got this that we want to break down. Luka and Kyrie are the best duo in the NBA. Their chemistry on the court is off the charts. They complement each other so well, and they genuinely like each other. I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas makes a serious run in the playoffs. I don't see a defense stopping Luka and Kyrie in a 7-game series. And honestly, what was said in that quote that us Mavericks fans don't already know? I mean, I have yet to see a player actually lock down Luka. Yeah, play good defense, cool. But Luka will probably still go for 30, maybe not a 30-point triple-double, but Luka will still drop buckets no matter how good your defense is. And Kyrie Irving is a player who just can't be stopped. I can't remember last time Luka or Kyrie had an actual bad game to their own standards. Maybe the Spurs game for Luka, sure. He still dropped a 26-point triple-double. For Kyrie, I really can't think of the last time he had a bad game. It's becoming really hard to find a team that knows how to shut down our main guys. The rest of the team, sure. Tim Hardaway, maybe his shot's not falling. Maxey, maybe his defense is off that night. Derrick Jones Jr. is not able to keep up with his man. We know what the role players, their strengths and weaknesses are, but at least for Kyrie and Luka, those two are our star players. The driving force of this team, unstoppable. Haven't seen anybody able to stop us. Haven't seen a team able to shut them down. And they're going to be the main reason why we go far in the playoffs this postseason. I truly believe that we'll go as far as they can take us, and I believe that they can take us far. But to know that other executives and other teams are mentioning us, that they know that, hey, we got the best duo in basketball, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good to be a Dallas Maverick. But not only is ex-Mavericks talking about us, unnamed executives talking about us, the media, who is always flip-floppy and wishy-washy and doesn't really want to give us the credit that we deserve, they're finally starting to come around, but we'll see how long it lasts. But Kyrie Irving is this week's NBA Player of the Week alongside Kristaps Porzingis. Kyrie, who put up 31.8 points per game, 5.3 rebounds, 3 assists, and we went 3-1. You love to see it. He's finally getting that credit that he deserves. But what is the national media saying about our Player of the Week? Stephen A. Smith on Dallas Mavericks star Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is my comeback player of the year. He's something spectacular. He's special. He's putting on a show and reminding everybody of the superstar and the champion we know him to be. Stephen A. Smith. And the A stands for always changing his mind, because one day he's giving us praise. One day he's not putting Luka in his top 5 for MVP. Another day he's calling us pretenders, not contenders. So take that as you will. This just might be the flavor of the week for Stephen A. Smith. Which player do I want to give love to for now? But there's some truth to what Stephen A. Smith had to say. I mean, I don't know if Kyrie qualifies for the comeback player of the year. I believe he deserves it, and I think it may not have to do with his game, but the comeback player of the year for Kyrie, in my opinion, should have to do with just how his image has changed. And I don't think that he's done anything to change his image. I think Kyrie's just been Kyrie. But the narrative around Kyrie being a bad teammate, on the court, off the court, you can't control him, you never know what he's going to do, all the negativity that surrounded Kyrie Irving before he came to Dallas and even while he was here has seemed to just dissipate. It's gone. As Mavericks fans, we have a luxury in having a superstar named Kyrie Irving that the league wanted to just not even have anything to do with. Okay, cool. What one man's trash is another man's treasure, and you best believe Kyrie Irving is a treasure for us. But like I said, it's Stephen A. Smith, and the A is for always changing his opinion, so we'll see how long that sentiment holds for him. But he's not the only person in the media who has praise for Kyrie. As Kendrick Perkins saying this on the Dallas Mavericks, it's been a beautiful thing to see. I love the depth that they have. Getting P.J. Washington. I love what Gafford and Lively is doing. Tim Hardaway Jr., he's been balling. The head of the Snake and Jason Kidd, he can coach his behind off. He goes on to also give credit to Kyrie Irving and to Luka Doncic. But Kendrick Perkins, you may love him, you may hate him, you may find him annoying, but it's good to know. Once again, we're still in the limelight. A few days ago, maybe a week ago, yeah, they were singing our praises, and maybe a week before that, they really weren't. But as long as we stay on their minds, as long as our names are in the headlines, as long as someone's talking about us, that means something, because come playoff time, we're a feared team. Nobody wants to see us in a 7-game series, and it's going to be real tough. Even the Nuggets. I'm pretty sure the Nuggets don't want to see us in that first round because we're not going to make it easy. Win or lose, it's going to be tough to beat this team in a 7-game series, and I'm all here for it. We got 4 games left in the season. If we go 2-2, at the very least, we win the season with 50 wins. We go 4-0, that's 52 wins, and I love it, and I'm hoping for it. We have a game tomorrow against the Charlotte Hornets, and what some people are saying is Grant Williams' revenge game. Sure, but we'll be here for it going live, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. But that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out anything else. Check out our Twitter and our Discord, links in the description below. Consider becoming a channel member. We are doing another free jersey giveaway this month. So if you want to enter in that giveaway, the only way to do it is becoming a channel member. But until next time, y'all take care. Peace.